going on, y'all? Hope y'all having a fantastic day so far. Listen, I'm going to jump straight into it because I'm not going to waste no time. Listen, and this primarily goes out to my guys because, and the ladies can take this too, but I need y'all to understand something because this is something that I've been burrowing deep within myself just so I can actually get the understanding and get the strength to actually push forward regardless of it. Listen, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you in the way that you think that they care about you. And I'm not talking about like your family, your friends, or anything like that. I'm talking about the general public. Nobody cares about what it is that you got going on. And this should actually encourage you because this will actually give you the confidence to do whatever it is that you need to do, regardless of whoever it is looking and watching and what it is that they think. And I'm surprised that we live in today's world. We live in an age to where you can pretty much do whatever it is that you want to do. But unfortunately, most people are not going to do it because they're scared. And this is a theme that I've been pointing out in all my videos. And the reason why I'm actually pointing this out and I'm making it known is primarily because I see a lot of people with great potential, people who are already awesome in real life. They're not capitalizing on the things that make them unique and make them awesome. Instead, they allow the fear and the self-concern. It's kind of like they retreat into themselves and they don't realize what it is that they can do if only they push themselves forward. They would rather, and this is actually a surprising statistic that I've actually read somewhere, but people would rather die than actually go through public speaking, which is crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. And this is coming from an introvert, so this is actually kind of weird and bizarre for me, but people would rather die and suffer than to go through public speaking, even if it's within a small crowd. Now, I've been reading this book lately by David Goggins called Can't Hurt Me. Shout out to David Goggins, the hardest man on planet. But I've been reading that book, and the reason why I've been reading this book is something that I've actually been wanting to read for quite some time. And it's given me an opportunity to reflect because this man is relatively, for lack of a better way of saying it, a fucked up life. And it doesn't matter what it is that he went through. He still went to become one of the most decorated human beings on the planet. And it's in the title, Can't Hurt Me. And nothing can really hurt you unless you allow it to be so. But listen, nothing can stop you. No one can stop you. But at the same time, nobody really cares. Nobody cares what it is that you got going on through your day. Nobody cares about what it is that whatever plans or dreams or goals that you have, nobody cares. They will only care after you hit the results. And then once you get the results, then they want to know the origin stories. And I'm telling you guys this because, listen, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the results. At the end of the day, listen, if excellence is what you pursue, if you pursue excellence or greatness to any degree or capacity, it's going to require you to do some uncomfortable things. And most people are just unwilling to do them. They lack the wherewithal to do them, A. And then B, they're too lazy. They don't want to do the work. They're either lazy or they're arrogant. And those are the things that's ultimately going to hold you back. And I'm only saying this because this is something that I've even experienced throughout, the recent weeks or the recent days. This is the first time I posted a video in quite some time. And this is something that I've actually been wrestling with myself. This is actually as much of a video for me as it is for the rest of y'all. And honestly, I'm actually watching the timer right now. This is not going to be a long video, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is an opportunity for you to put everything. Listen, we're living in a great time today. I don't care. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you hear on TV, what you hear on the news, what it is that you see. You're living in a great time today, especially if you live in America. You need to put all of your energy into you because if you don't do that, I promise you, you will be left behind. You will absolutely be left behind, and it will be no one else's fault but yours. Facts. It will be nobody else's fault but yours. You will fall behind, you will fall short, and you will ultimately have no one to blame but yourself. This is the time to get your body right. This is the time to get your mind right. This is the time to stay 10 toes down on your discipline. This is the time for you to chase your dreams, your ambitions, your goals. And you need to stay silent about that. Maybe you need to go ghost. Maybe you need to, listen, stop with all of this partying and hanging out. Listen, it's one thing to have a life. It's another thing to be intentional about your life. What is it that you want to do? Where is it that you want to go? Because I know guys in real life that are up here, they're living life, they're doing whatever it is that they want to do. They're getting with all these girls and they don't know what to do with their lives. I would much rather be the guy who lives in solitude, being intentional about where it is that he's trying to go, than to be the guy that doesn't know what he wants to do with his life, but he's out here messing with all these hoes. Fuck the hoes. This is a good thing I'm actually telling my guys in real life. Fuck the hoes. You need to be focused. We need to get this money. Like, this is a great time to focus on how it is that we can get the money. But a lot of times people don't want to go through the process of learning or learning a new skill, upskilling themselves or developing themselves. And I don't understand for the life of me. I really don't. I don't understand why people are just not that intentional. They would much rather waste time on meaningless things that add no value into your lives than to actually level up in real life. They would rather level up in a video game than level up in real life. Think about that shit for a moment. They would rather level up in a video game than level up in real life. And that's wild to me. Listen, I know I may sound a bit tired, but I literally just got back from the gym. So I got back from the gym, figured, you know what? I haven't posted any content for a while. Let me post this content for y'all right here. Because again, this is a video for me as much. It is a video as much for me as it is for y'all. This is just me telling you the straight up truth. Nobody cares. You can look at it from a glass half empty perspective, which is nobody cares what I'm doing. Oh, woe is me. I want to fit in. I want people to love and care about me. Oh, I need their validation. You could be a bitch like that. Or you can be real and look at it from a half full perspective and be like, hey, you know what? Nobody cares. This is awesome. That means since nobody's really checking for me to begin with, I can just be unapologetically authentic and awesome in what it is that I need to do. And I could just run it up. I could just run it up and just learn how everything works. You see what I mean? So it's a difference of perspective and it's a difference of opinion and it's a different way of looking at the world. You see, I look at things from a half full perspective. I'm sorry. I look at things from a half full perspective, not a half empty perspective. I'm always seeing the opportunity. I just need to win one time. The rest of y'all just need to lose once. And you just got to look at it from that frame. You just got to look at it from that mental framework. Like, everything is yours for the taking as long as you are intentional. Most people, unfortunately, are not intentional. Nobody cares about what it is that you got going on in your daily life. The random guy or woman in the street does not care. They don't care. And if they do care and if they judge, let them. They're giving you all their energy. They care more about what it is that you got. Think about it. This is why I don't understand haters. And I'm going to end it with this. They care more about what it is that you got going on than what it is that they got going on. Your life is more interesting than theirs. That's why they talk all that shit about you. Real talk. Listen, I'm going to end it right here because I got things that I got to do. I got things and goals and dreams of my own that I need to execute upon. But I just want to put this bit out there. Listen, this should give you the confidence and the courage to unapologetically get after whatever it is that you're trying to get after. There's no excuses. It's all on you. You feel me? Listen, I'm going to check y'all in the next one. Promise you, I'll be more consistent from this point forward. Deuces.